Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mackie and I hope you're all having a great day today. We are on day number 10 of 25 days of Christmas and I am here with Sam and I will get to him in a second, but we are back in the haunted garage again and I have some theories that I've been thinking about a lot the past couple days and I kind of want to test it out. It doesn't really have anything to do with the spirits in here, but I will get to that in just a moment. Before we begin, I want to tell you guys about the giveaway I'm doing, and I have all the details on how you can enter to win one of my surfboards. Like I said in yesterday's video, the winner is going to be announced on Christmas, and it is one of these boards back there. This entire wall, all right there, is just boards. So I'm not going to show you guys which one it is just yet, but no, it's a really good one. In order for you guys to enter into the giveaway, you have to be subscribed to this channel, have all notifications turned on, and comment down on this video why you want to win the surfboard and what you would do with it. And the winner will be announced on the 25th, so make sure you go do that right now. Comment down below, turn on all post notifications, and subscribe to win a free surfboard. Now that that's out of the way, let's get straight into the video. Alright, now for the reason of this video. To start out, something really weird happened the other day. I had just woken up. Well, actually, I was in the middle of waking up. I sleep with my phone on silent, so I just opened my eyes randomly. I'm like laying there sleeping and all of a sudden I just, wake up and open my eyes. And the second I open my eyes, I'm not even kidding, the second I open my eyes, the first thing I do, I grab my phone next to me, look at it, and Amanda's calling me. And I was like just waking up, so I just put it down and I lay there for a couple more minutes until my mind is woken up. So then I realized, wait, why is Amanda calling me? That's so random because Amanda doesn't like calling in general. She more of just texts. And sorry, Amanda's my friend that's a medium that we went to the Hotel Del Coronado with. She's come over to my house. Then I see that she had DM'd me on Instagram. So I go to the DMs and she's freaking out. Someone commented something on one of her TikToks and I'm reading it and I'm still half asleep and she's saying, oh my God, I'm freaking out. Like, I can't believe this is real. This guy commented this on my video, you have to go look. And I'm like, okay, what? So I go ahead and call her back and she's freaking out. She's like, in our Hotel Del Coronado video, at this specific time, you see someone walking behind us, just staring, or not even walking behind us, but just standing behind us, staring at us. And so I go back in the video, and this is on Kelsey's video from the hotel. So I was recording at the same time, but my camera was facing Kelsey and Kelsey's camera was facing mine. So you're looking behind me and you see way in the background, this person just standing there. And as she's saying this, I stop her in the middle of her sentence like, oh, Amanda, you have no idea. I just woke up right now and the dream I woke up from in the morning was me, Amanda, and Kelsey in our hotel room at the Del Coronado and the door slowly opening and we're all like, as it's opening. And so the door's fully open and it swings open to the point where it's like in front of us. So we don't see who's behind the door at this point, but you see the black brim of a big hat just slowly start emerging from behind the door. And we're all like this because we knew who it was going to be. And Kate Morgan appears, just walks out from behind the door, and she's wearing her long black dress and her black hat, and she's, at this point, she's fully out from behind the door, and so we're facing the side of her body, and she just goes like this and looks over at all three of us. And at that moment, that's when I wake up, and that's when Amanda's calling me. So I'm like, oh my gosh, Amanda, I just woke up from this dream of us at the Del Coronado with Kate Morgan. And let me just say, I haven't had a single dream about that hotel or Kate Morgan ever since we went, or even before we went. I've never had a dream like that. So it was very strange to me that that happened at the same time. And then I go back and look at the video and it's insane. There's just this black figure standing behind us watching what we're doing. And for some reason, I turned and looked directly at it. And the second I did it, and it's way in the background. And the second I did that, it ducks down in this weird like hunchback way, and you see it's really creepy. I might insert a clip right here. What? What? we're freaking out because we're like, we did not see this. Amanda's like, I didn't even see this spirit while we were there. And I was like, I know for 100% fact, if I saw someone standing there staring at us, I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, it's so awkward. Why is that person just standing there watching us film right now? So I know for a fact it wasn't there in real life. So that's the first creepy thing that happened. Now for the other reason I'm making this video. Okay, so after that conversation with Amanda, so later on in that day, I started to have really, really bad anxiety for some reason, like full-blown panic attack, no idea why, and I just started to think, like, why have I been having such bad anxiety for this past month out of nowhere, for no reason at all? I'll just be even laying in bed, just on my phone, and all of a sudden, just a panic attack comes on. So I start to wonder, what could this be from? I'm like, is it my hormones? Like, what's going on with me? So I start to think back to when this started happening, because at the Hotel del Coronado on my birthday, everything was fine. I didn't have any anxiety, and I'm thinking about that. I'm like, hey, so I didn't have it then. Then I start to think about the week after, and I remember doing a few things, and it's like, okay, no anxiety then. When me, Kelsey, and Amanda did the podcast, didn't have any anxiety then. So I just start going down every day trying to think of the first time the anxiety came on. And I have had anxiety in the past for, like, out of nowhere like this, so it wasn't like something that came on that I've never experienced. It was just something that, like, came back. And so I'm just going through trying to think of the first day that I had it again. And that's when I realized, when I went to the Millennium Biltmore Hotel, I hadn't had any anxiety. And as soon as I got to the hotel, I was probably in the room for 10 minutes, and I had to lay down, and I was like, okay, I'm feeling kind of weird. I'm a little bit anxious. And so I even said in my video, like, this place has a really bad energy. After about an hour of being there, I just started getting a full-blown panic attack while just laying in the hotel room. And it's only like 6 p.m. at this point. And I'm just having a full-blown panic attack. I didn't even say anything about it because I'm like, okay, this is very strange. Maybe I'm just picking up on that energy so much. Like, I've been told I'm an empath before, and that place has a really dark history, so I'm like, maybe I'm just picking up on some of this energy. And then throughout the night, it just got worse and worse. I almost was like, maybe we should just go home. I don't know what it is. I'm just having a panic attack, and I'd rather not be an hour and a half away from my house right now. But I just didn't even say anything, and eventually it faded away. But of course, I had to leave the hotel in the middle of the night that night for a completely different reason. But yeah, so that happened, and I'm like, okay, that was the first time I had it in a really long time. And ever since that night is when I've been having it, because even the next day, why am I having anxiety again? This is so strange. And ever since then, it just got progressively worse and worse of this anxiety panic attack coming out of nowhere. So I start to think about, okay, well, why did this start at, and keep in mind, I was in that hotel on Halloween. So I checked in the 30th, and then at midnight turned to Halloween. So I'm like, okay, this is really weird. Why did it start at that hotel? And then something else clicks with me. I go back through my messages with the other medium who said there's that grumpy spirit that saw me out and about somewhere and decided to come home with me. So I go back to my messages to see if we started talking before or after I went to that hotel. And turns out we started talking after the hotel by about 4 days. And she was saying that grumpy spirit attached me very recently, and it was somewhere with a violent history. And I couldn't think of anywhere because I'm like, well, basically everywhere I go has a violent history. But the Biltmore in particular has an extremely violent history. And so now everything's clicking in my mind. I'm like, hold on, my anxiety started at the Millennium Biltmore and hasn't stopped since. She's saying this random spirit who's grumpy and just not a pleasant person to be around attached to me very recently from a violent place. I DM'd her last night when all this was clicking, and I was like, do you know if this grumpy spirit you keep seeing attached to me came home with me from the Millennium Biltmore Hotel in Los Angeles on October 30th? And she's like, whoa, you were there on Halloween? And I said, yes. Do you know if that's where he attached to me? And she hasn't responded yet. I will definitely keep you guys updated for when she responds, but I am almost positive this is what's been going on, and that's the reason I've been getting so much anxiety and panic attacks, because I've heard that bad spirits like that can cause anxiety and panic attacks. Ow, my jaw just dislocated. Did anyone see that? Ow, it just did it again. It's back in the socket now. What the hell? Okay, but the point I'm trying to make is I think the spirit attached to me when I was at the hotel, and that's the reason I've been having all this anxiety and panic attacks, because it started that night and it has not stopped. And I really have a gut feeling that this is the reason, and that I just need to get rid of it, like ASAP. So I'm waiting for her to respond. I'm gonna put it in this video if she responds in time, and I will keep you guys updated on that. But in the meantime, I want to try the Necrophonic app and ask Sam only about this. If he knows if that spirit attached to me at the Millennium Biltmore. I'm going to be using the Necrophonic app as always for this. So let's give it a go. Okay, I only want to talk to Sam. I don't want to talk to anyone else. Sam is the only one permitted to speak. So Sam, can you come through? Yes. Hello, Sam, are you here? I said, Sam, are you here? And? Sam, I only want to talk to Sam, no one else. Okay, Sam. Did the grumpy spirit, the one who's attached to me, did he attach to me at the Millennium Biltmore Hotel? Yes. I just heard 2 yeses. Did he see us at that hotel at the Millennium Biltmore and decide to come home with us? Yes. Is he the reason I've been getting anxiety and panic attacks? Here. Sam, is he the reason? Has he been giving me anxiety and panic attacks? Sam, can you make him leave? I literally have chills right now. I don't know if you can see this. I literally have chills. Here. That's him. You can't be here anymore. The spirit that attached to me at the Millennium Biltmore Hotel, you have to leave. You have to go. Sam, I give you permission to take all the energy you need from any electronics or from me to help you get rid of him. You can't be here. I'm stronger than you. Okay, I need to turn it off. Goodbye. Goodbye. Sam, can you please protect me? Good. Okay, thank you, Sam. Goodbye. Okay, I'm getting so dizzy and such a bad headache right now, and just feeling really heavy and just really weird. I have full-blown chills. And it's not like I'm not cold in here at all. It's literally, it felt like something just like walked in front of me or behind me, and it was just this cold rush through my body. So I think we answered that question tonight. I think he is from that hotel. I think he did come home with us, and we need to get rid of him ASAP. So the next video you guys see is going to be me getting rid of him. Okay, so now that we've gone to the bottom of it, I'll still put a clip in if the medium responds, but as for now, I feel a little bit better knowing I'm almost positive this is the cause of it, so I feel a little bit better now, but this has to stop. So I'm just gonna close out the video here because I want to get out of this garage right now. I'm so uncomfortable in here right now. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please let me know your thoughts down in the comments about all of this, if you have any insight or just what you guys think about this situation. Alright then, as always, if you guys have any scary holiday stories at all, please DM them to me or email them to me. Everything's linked down below where you can send it to, because I want to read it and make a video on it, so make sure you do that. And don't forget to enter the giveaway, because the surfboard I'm giving away is super cool, and I don't even care if you resell it because it's worth money, so you can go ahead and do that if you want as well. But make sure you enter because you don't want to miss out on it. Yeah. And if you don't want to enter the giveaway, please still subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any of my new videos this month. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.